What you've been doing is witchcraft in the name of love. Every once in a while in your life, that one day comes, a special day where everything just becomes crystal clear because you finally get it. And this is going to be that day. I want to tell you something that is a gift to you. And one of them is to let you know that you've been participating in witchcraft. It's going to be painful, but here it is. Actually, there are going to be three major things that I'm going to focus on. I will explain it. That's going to sound shocking, but wait. Now, the second one is that you didn't know yourself. And the third one is that you actually did not love them. You don't love them, or you did not love them. And it's going to sound like, what is she talking about? But listen, when I explain these things to you, you are going to eventually agree. You're going to try to argue, but you're going to agree because you're going to see how clear it is. It's all going to make sense to you. And what's more, it's going to show you how to move and do better and get the results that you want. Let's go. I'm sorry, but I'm happy that it's going to be clear to you so that you can understand the difference between people who struggle in love and those who don't. Just boils down to one thing, because one group sees it and they still choose to remain, and the second group drop it like a hot potato. And here is why. The later have already said to themselves, this isn't going to happen. What they did was, these are people who stood one day and they took an active position on the situation, which is making a declaration. This is the declaration that these people made. They said to themselves, my life is only going to be with someone or with those who love me and pour love on me while I do the same for them. And anything else, you're not one of those, I don't entertain. And we have no business together. Seriously, that's all. That's all, folks. And if you didn't quite get the message, watch this video again and watch it slowly. Pause it after every sentence. Reflect upon everything that I'm saying, sentence by sentence. Just pause and think about it. And if you still need clarification, then you need to join the group when we're talking so that I can explain anything that you want to ask in detail. And of course, you can always use the comment section here. Ask me. I am going to leave a link under the video so that you can send your personal questions in at the link and I'll answer. So now it's how you're participating in witchcraft. Here is the thing. You're trying to create a human being. You have met a human being and you look at them and you decide that you're going to recreate them. You are not going to allow them to be who they are. You are going to change them. What happens in witchcraft? Witchcraft is someone trying to cast a spell on somebody, or someone casting a spell on someone, actually changing them from who they are to someone else, making them do your bidding, to make them do my own bidding, to please me, for my own happiness. That is essentially what we're doing when we're trying to make someone not do the things that they want, but we want to change them to do the things that we want. And we don't usually look at it that way. We're looking at it like, this person is upsetting me by these things that they're doing, and I want them to stop. This is what I would rather have them do. And then we tell them, and they don't stop doing those things. And we now start to punish them by calling them a bad person, by calling them to meetings, calling them to conversations, trying to force them to do our bidding because we've been told that we should communicate our needs, we should communicate and talk about the things that we're not happy about. But that is not the meaning of communication. Communication can mean so many things, but it does not include telling someone that they cannot be themselves. And a lot of us actually have the temerity, we have the audacity to be upset, we have the effrontery to be angry that somebody does not want to change to become who we want them to be.
And we don't even realize that what we're doing is that we're forcing our own will on someone else. If they don't want to be those things that we want them to be, why do we insist that they're making us unhappy? Why don't we let them be? See what I'm saying? But we don't want to let them be. We want to insist on them being what we want them to be while we hold on to them. So we trap them. That is a form of
And in
witchcraft.
fact, if you really love someone, why do you want to twist them? We allow people to be. Why do many people not get that fact? This is why we have people unhappy, because you're punishing them. You're trying to twist them to be different from what their biological makeup is, from what their experiences are from life. And we don't understand that we are the problem as much in this relationship. We're not only just victims, they're also victims. They're victims of our witchcraft, trying to change who they essentially are. If you know that you're not being selfish and you're not practicing witchcraft, why don't you leave this person and watch who they will be? I'm not here to pamper you. I'm here to speak the truth to you so that you'll know. So that you'll know, because what we want is for you to get the results that you want and for you to get out of pain. Everything that I say, you will eventually see. If you're not being resistant, if you think about everything logically, you will see how they all come together. And that is why we suffer unnecessarily. How does the saying go? It says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. And that is what it is. If you would only slow down and absorb things, you will see how everything makes sense, and you'll see that there is no reason for all the fretting and all the punishment that we put ourselves through. When you seek wisdom, you're told to seek wisdom because wisdom is profitable to direct. Now, here's what I want to do. So what I want to do now is make some videos for you with some quick things that you should look out for in the beginning of a relationship. When you have these things in mind, you'll be setting off on the right footing. I'm going to make you a playlist, and I want you to watch every video sequentially. I think I will number them 1, 2, 3 so that you go according to the numbering, because that way you'll grasp everything, you won't miss a step, and you will set you up real good for good, solid, balanced, healthy, happy, respectful relationships. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to title that playlist Quick Things to Look Out For in the Beginning, or just in the beginning. That's what I'll do. Now let me get on to the second one. It's because you don't know yourself.